Right then, this is going to be the first of what I am going to call my Hanging Up My Wellies for a Chat episodes. Maybe once a week, don't hold me to that. I will be chatting about my illness, mental health, personal feelings, anything like that. Doesn't necessarily have to be about farming. Just for you guys to sort of know where I'm at. If there's anything that you guys want to discuss or want me to discuss with you, then just let me know and I can chat for hours about anything. Don't worry, I won't know. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy them and let's get down to business. Well, hello people. I have my coffee, very important, and I thought I'd have a little chat and just so that you guys can get to know me a little bit more. I hope that some of you heard my little piece on BBC Radio 4's Farming today, which was quite exciting for me. I've never been interviewed for a radio or a TV thing before, which meant it was quite exciting, and must admit had the family followers all geared up and listening. And hopefully it'll be the first of many. I really enjoyed it and I found it really rewarding doing that. The idea that loads of people might have actually heard what I'm saying is quite an exciting and inspiring thing. But anyway, so the reason that I was doing that was because I'm doing these co-videos for the Rural Youth Project, which is a brilliant project that tries to give rural youth communities a feeling of importance and interconnectivity with the rest of the world, and to try and stretch ideas that we have, which I really, really support. I'm unique because, as you would have heard on the radio and maybe in some of my other videos, I have an illness called rheumatoid arthritis, which means that for at least the foreseeable future until July, I'm unable to leave the farmhouse and local surrounding areas in terms of our yard because of my illness, and neither can Mum. If she had to have gone out to work, we wouldn't have been able to eat together, we wouldn't have been able to share a room with each other, we wouldn't have been able to hug or touch. I'm a very high risk person. If I were to catch the coronavirus, it would have quite detrimental effects to me, so I have to be very careful about that. Despite the fact that it says arthritis in the title and you can't be blamed for it, most people just assume it's arthritis. I mean, those gnarly hand joints and all of that type of stuff. And although the way that my illness shows its symptoms is in arthritic changes to my bones, so my feet, for example, are very painful, it's not actually arthritis. It's an immune system defect. So my immune system is basically got a little bit confused and doesn't really work properly, which is not exactly ideal, but you can't really do anything about it. To make matters even more interesting, I am a very special case in that the medicine that you would normally take to try and make it better and make it less painful, I'm allergic to. So since I was diagnosed at 16, I did spend a considerable amount of time, stretching over a few years, in and out of hospital with unknown allergic reactions, symptoms type thing because of the medication. It left me with 6 months of chronic fatigue and annoying things like that. And I've also had to have the bones in my feet reconstructed through surgery, which entailed 6 weeks of not even being able to stand up, which I can tell you for someone who's as fit and active as me was a little bit frustrating. But that's where I'm at with my illness and what I'm doing here. And obviously it's inevitable that things like that are gonna have a mental impact on how you see the world and on how you feel and things, because it can be frustrating, it can be lonely, it's painful, tiring, but you know, there's no point dwelling on the negative stuff like that. You've just got to find a way of overcoming it, of saying, right, well, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to the negatives. I'm going to find the positives and I'm going to do what I want. Yes, I've had to change things about my life and how I do them, and I have had to give up a few things, but in giving up some stuff, I've taken up others. So there's so many benefits to it. I use fitness and working out to increase my bone structure because I have weak bones, and although that may seem really weird because I've got painful feet, so why are you going to the gym? It actually then helps my bones. It's meant that I've done different things, I've gone down a different path, and my motto in life is that everything happens for a reason. So there was a reason that I have this illness, whether it's to teach me about resilience, whether it's so that I can use it to help other people, I don't know yet, but there is always a reason behind something that happens. So you have to just find the positives, which can be hard sometimes, I totally appreciate, but there is always a positive of every situation. Do you mean even this 12 weeks of isolation, there's a positive because I've started these blogs. I'm definitely reading more, I'm learning more, and I'm spending more time with mum than I would have done before, which is a very simple but lovely thing that I'm really taking this time to appreciate. So I hope that can offer you a little bit of an insight into how you can overcome some challenges in your life, and if you enjoy these, which I hope you do, I will try and do a few more personal insights into my life and how I choose to live it. I hope you enjoyed. Speak soon.